Reframe stress as fuel, not failure. What if the stress you feel right now is not your enemy, but your body preparing you for something bigger? Most people believe stress means something is wrong with them, but top performers, athletes, and even soldiers experience the exact same racing heartbeat before a big moment. The difference is not the stress itself, it's the meaning you give it. When you tell yourself, "I'm falling apart," your brain listens and creates panic. But when you tell yourself, "My body is getting ready to perform," the same physical feeling becomes power instead of fear. This is called cognitive reframing, and it's used by Navy SEALs, surgeons, and CEOs before high-pressure moments. Your shaking hands, your fast breathing, your racing thoughts, these are not signs of weakness. They are signs that your body is pumping extra oxygen and energy to help you rise to the challenge. The moment you shift your inner language from "I can't handle this" to "I am built for this," your entire nervous system responds differently. Stress hormones like cortisol get redirected into focus and strength instead of fear and shutdown. This single mental shift has helped people walk into interviews, presentations, and deadlines with confidence instead of dread. So, next time your heart races before a meeting, don't fight it, thank it, because that feeling means you're about to do something important, and your body already knows it. The power of micro breaks. What if just 90 seconds could completely reset your exhausted brain? Most working people push through stress for hours without stopping, believing rest is a weakness. But science says the opposite. Your brain works in natural cycles of focus and fatigue, roughly every 90 minutes. When you ignore these signals and keep grinding, your decision-making quality drops, your patience shortens, and small problems start feeling like disasters. This is why a 5-minute walk, a short stretch, or simply stepping away from your screen can feel like magic. It's not laziness, it's biology. During a micro break, your parasympathetic nervous system activates, which is the system responsible for calming your body down. Your heart rate slows, your muscles relax, and your mind gets space to process information it couldn't handle while under pressure. Companies like Google and Microsoft have studied this and found that employees who take short, intentional breaks are more productive, not less. The key is intention. A break spent scrolling social media doesn't count that keeps your brain stimulated. A real reset means closing your eyes, breathing deeply, walking without your phone, or simply staring out a window for a few minutes. This tiny habit, repeated through the day, prevents burnout before it even starts. Your energy is not unlimited, but it is renewable if you give it the chance. Saying no without guilt. What if the reason you're exhausted isn't your workload, but your inability to say one small word, no? So many hardworking people silently agree to extra tasks, extra meetings, and extra responsibilities because they're afraid of disappointing someone. But every time you say yes to something that drains you, you are secretly saying no to your own peace, your own family time, and your own mental health. Saying no is not selfish. It is self-respect. People who set clear boundaries at work are often seen as more confident and more valuable, not less cooperative. The trick is not to say no harshly, but to say it clearly and calmly. Instead of "I can't do this," try "I'm currently focused on this priority, so I won't be able to take this on right now." This protects the relationship while protecting your energy. Guilt often comes from believing your worth depends on how much you sacrifice. But real professionals understand that overcommitting leads to lower quality work, missed deadlines, and eventual burnout, which helps nobody. Every time you protect your time, you are actually protecting the quality of everything you do say yes to. Boundaries are not walls that push people away. They are filters that only let in what truly deserves your energy. Learning to say no, kindly but firmly, might be one of the most powerful stress relief tools you will ever learn. The 2-minute breathing reset. What if the fastest way to calm a racing mind takes less time than checking your phone? When stress hits, your breathing becomes shallow and fast without you even noticing. which signals danger to your brain and increases anxiety even more. But there is a simple technique used by elite performers called box breathing. Breathe in slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold again for 4 seconds. Repeat this for just 2 minutes. This simple pattern directly communicates to your nervous system that you are safe, even in a stressful meeting or before a big presentation. Unlike willpower, which can fail under pressure, breathing is something you can always control, no matter how overwhelmed you feel. Many people wait until they feel completely calm before trying to focus, but this reset actually creates that calm feeling from the inside out. Athletes use this before competitions, public speakers use it backstage, and even hostage negotiators use controlled breathing to stay clear-headed under extreme pressure. The beauty of this tool is that no one around you even needs to know you're using it. You can do it at your desk, in a bathroom stall, or sitting in traffic. Your breath is the one thing stress can never take away from you, and it's always available, completely free, whenever you need it most. Talk about it, silence feeds stress. What if the heavy weight on your shoulders became lighter the moment you simply said it out loud? So many people suffer at work in complete silence, believing that admitting stress makes them look weak or incapable. But silence is exactly what allows stress to grow bigger in the dark. When you keep everything inside, your mind repeats the same worries over and over, like a video stuck on replay. But the moment you speak to a trusted colleague, a friend, or even write your thoughts down, something shifts. Your brain moves from panic mode into problem-solving mode. This is not just emotional comfort. It is measurable neuroscience. Talking activates the logical part of your brain, helping you see solutions you couldn't see while trapped in anxious thoughts alone. You don't need to announce your struggles to everyone. Even one honest conversation with someone you trust can completely change how heavy a problem feels. Many workplaces now encourage open conversations about stress because leaders have realized that silent suffering leads to mistakes, poor health, and people quietly quitting from the inside. Asking for help is not admitting failure. It is one of the most mature and intelligent things a person can do. The strongest people are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who are brave enough to say, "This is hard and I need support." Control what you can, release what you can't. What if most of your stress is coming from something you were never actually able to control in the first place? So many people exhaust themselves trying to control their boss's mood, their coworkers' opinions, the company's decisions, or even the economy. But none of that was ever truly in your hands. What you can control is your own effort, your own attitude, your own preparation, and how you respond when things go wrong. The moment you stop fighting things outside your control, an enormous amount of mental energy becomes available again. This doesn't mean giving up. It means redirecting your power to where it actually makes a difference. Instead of stressing about whether a client will like your presentation, focus completely on preparing the best presentation you can. Instead of worrying about a decision made above you, focus on how you personally adapt and grow from it. This mental separation between my responsibility and not my responsibility is one of the most freeing shifts a working person can make. People who master this live with far less anxiety, not because their circumstances are easier, but because they've stopped wasting energy on battles they were never meant to fight. Peace at work doesn't come from controlling everything around you. It comes from mastering the one thing you always could, yourself. So here is the truth. Stress at work will never completely disappear. Deadlines will come, pressure will rise, and difficult days will still happen. But you now know 6 powerful tools that top performers, psychologists, and high achievers quietly use every single day. Reframe your stress as fuel. Take real micro breaks. Say no without guilt. Use your breath as your anchor. Speak up instead of suffering in silence. And release what was never truly yours to control. You don't need to master all 6 at once. Pick just one, practice it this week, and watch how differently your workdays start to feel. You are not weak. For feeling overwhelmed, you are human. But you are also capable of so much more calm, more clarity, and more confidence than you currently give yourself credit for. What if the stress crushing you right now is actually the exact thing preparing you to become someone stronger? Right now, somewhere, someone is sitting at their desk, heart racing, hands slightly shaking, feeling like they are about to break. But what if that feeling isn't breaking you at all? What if it's your body building you? Every successful person you admire once sat exactly where you're sitting, overwhelmed, tired, unsure if they could handle one more day. The difference between the people who burn out and the people who break through is not luck. It's a few simple tools: how they breathe, how they think, how they protect their energy. And in the next few minutes, you're going to learn every single one of them. So stay with me until the end, because by the time this video finishes, stress is never going to control you the same way again. What if the stress crushing you right now is actually the exact thing preparing you to become someone stronger? Right now, somewhere, someone is sitting at their desk, heart racing, hands slightly shaking, feeling like they are about to break. But what if that feeling isn't breaking you at all? What if it's your body building you? Every successful person you admire once sat exactly where you're sitting, overwhelmed, tired, unsure if they could handle one more day. And today, I want to share 6 simple truths that changed the way I handle pressure forever. What if the stress you feel right now is not your enemy, but your body preparing you for something bigger? Most people believe stress means something is wrong with them, but top performers, athletes, and even soldiers experience the exact same racing heartbeat before a big moment. The difference is not the stress itself, it's the meaning you give it. When you tell yourself, "I'm falling apart," your brain listens and creates panic. But when you tell yourself, "My body is getting ready to perform," the same physical feeling becomes power instead of fear. Your shaking hands, your fast breathing, your racing thoughts, these are not signs of weakness. They are signs that your body is pumping extra energy to help you rise to the challenge. So, next time your heart races before a meeting, don't fight it. Thank it. Because that feeling means you're about to do something important, and your body already knows it. What if just 90 seconds could completely reset your exhausted brain? Most working people push through stress for hours without stopping, believing rest is a weakness. But science says the opposite. Your brain works in natural cycles of focus and fatigue. When you ignore these signals and keep grinding, your decision-making quality drops, and small problems start feeling like disasters. During a real break, your nervous system calms down, your heart rate slows, and your mind gets space to process everything it couldn't handle under pressure. A break spent scrolling your phone doesn't count. A real reset means closing your eyes, breathing deeply, or simply walking without your phone for a few minutes.